And today we will be demonstrating to cook some food on our menu. Oh, actually, our restaurant is founded by our dad, which he has been a chef in the U.S. He's been cooking Thai food in the U.S. for more than 20 years now. And he's gathered all that experience to build up this restaurant, which has been open for more than 10 years. We will be cooking hot and sour shrimp soup, Thai-style fried eggs, and
chicken basil.
Yep. And our ingredients, we'll be starting with the hot and sour shrimp soup today. And our ingredients for that is lemongrass.
Lemongrass, so we already sliced it, so it's gonna look like this. That's the type of Thai herb.
And dried galanga.
There you go. This is how it looks like.
And kaffir lime leaf.
There you go.
And fresh chili for the spice. And red onions. And tomatoes. And fish sauce, which we have back here. And lime juice, which we will be squeezing from the fresh limes. And a little bit of sugar, not too much. And shrimp, which is our meat, but you can also use any other meat other than shrimp, but for now we'll be using shrimp for the meat.
Okay, so I will show you how to cook the hot and sour shrimp soup. Actually, for the hot and sour shrimp soup in Thailand, we have two versions. The first one is the clear version and the creamy version. So today, I will show you how to cook with the clear version. All right, so first of all, I'll wear glove. And I'll show you how to cook the first one.
So we start by boiling the water in the pan. We put water in the pan at medium heat and wait for it to boil.
So, and then when the water is already boiled, so I just gonna add all the Thai herb in here to make it smell. So that's the galanga that I put.
So you put the galanga in there.
And I put the lemongrass here.
These are all the herbs, and it will smell very good.
So, and this is the kaffir lime leaf. This is how it looks. So it had the stem right in the back. So I'm just gonna peel it to make it strong smell. So that is another trick of cooking the hot and sour shrimp soup. So I'm just gonna put it in here.
The smell gets really strong. You can just smell it.
Oops. Here you go. Put it in here. All right. And I put the tomato in here.
And then next, after you put the herb, you put the tomato.
So until this have like all the smell, and then you're gonna add the shrimp after that.
That's only after you smell the herbs. But normally we would smell it really fast. But you gotta wait for the smell to be really strong and then put the meat in there. Just a reminder to put the water boiled at high heat or medium, up to you.
So it's gonna take a few minutes. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put the shrimp in here.
Here's the shrimp. And we just pour it in there.
And then I'm just gonna close by the lid.
And we'll wait.
So while we're waiting that, so we're gonna cook the second one, which is the fried Thai omelet.
Yep. We'll move on to the Thai-style fried omelet while we wait for this, because it takes a little more time for like the ingredients to absorb.
So we have, for the ingredient, we have like 3 eggs, and we're gonna put the fish sauce and scallion. So this is all for the fried Thai omelet. So first of all, I'm just gonna crack the egg.
Just like how you make like omelet eggs and scrambled egg, it's the same thing except it's Thai style.
So while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna put the oil in the pan first.
Then you put the oil in the pan because this style of egg is more focused on the oil, and it's like infused with fish sauce and oil, so they have like a brown outer coating. It's really fluffy too.
Okay.
And you can use how much oil you want. How much oil you want
so
it to
come
be.
to this thing, and I put a little bit of fish sauce to make it like tasty.
You put fish sauce in there before stirring it.
And then
You stir, just like making an omelet or scrambled egg.
and then I was gonna add the scallion. So if you like any vegetable, you just put it in here.
You can add whatever toppings you want in there, just like an omelet or scrambled egg. So we added scallions in there.
Okay.
Seems like it's ready now, I guess. Well, when you guys do it, don't do that. Just make sure that it doesn't spill.
So add this one for the hot and sour shrimp. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of fish sauce.
That will add to the taste of the soup.
Stir this. And if you like sweet, you can add a little bit of sugar, but normally I don't really use sugar for the hot and sour soup. And when it's ready, so I was gonna put this in the bowl. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that first. And this one.
And then we come back to the Thai egg. Before pouring the egg in there, you should wait till the pan is really hot. So when you pour it in there, it's ready to like absorb the oil. Right now it's not hot enough, so we have to wait. And for the heat, you can just put it at medium heat to high, depending. Usually around like in the middle of that.
So I'm just gonna taste a little bit to see if the oil is hot enough.
If you're not sure, just do that instead. And if that happens, then if the egg starts to boil and it's like already fried, so that means that's good. So you can pour the whole thing in, and it's gonna absorb the oil, as you can see. And you can kind of like move it around just to like, if you want to really absorb the oil, make it like all over. And you're just gonna wait and see.
So when is this turns kind of like different color?
If
So
you have to wait
like
till the sides, well, not the sides, but when you look at the bottom, like the other side, you'll see that it's turning brown. Right now it's not brown, but we'll wait and see till it's brown.
It's gonna take a few minutes.
Take some time. See, all the oil is being absorbed right now, and the egg is slowly becoming brown. It's really fluffy.
It's kind of like,
oh, it's starting to get brown.
Yeah, until it gets brown, and then I'm gonna flip to the other side.
When you see that it gets a little brown on it, then you know that it's almost ready, just not yet.
Yeah.
See, it's brown now.
Another spatula. Okay.
And then
so now
when
I'm
you
gonna try to
when it's ready,
flip the omelet.
she's gonna flip the omelet. There you go. And that's the brown that we were talking about.
It smells really good.
Yep. And you leave the other side for it to become as brown as you want. Not too brown though, but like the same brown as this one.
Okay. So this one is not that brown yet. I just like it more like a little bit crispy. So I'll wait a little bit.
The more you wait, the more crispy you'll get. But if you like your omelets like really softish, you can wait a little. You can just take it out like quicker. But the more brown means like the more crispy it will get.
Okay, I think it's good color right here. So now I'm just gonna get this to the plate.
Okay, since the other side is brown now, we will take it out. And it is done. Actually, not done yet. You can put toppings or anything you want, cheese, all
So
that.
I will put the usually for the Thai omelet, we put the white pepper here at the top. Oops, I put too much. And then I'm just gonna top with cilantro right here. So at the top. So that is how it looks like for the Thai omelet. So the third one, we are cooking chicken basil.
We'll
So
move
I
on.
will use the medium heat.
Medium
and I'm
heat.
just gonna put a little bit of oil. Just a little
Just
bit.
a little.
And then for the ingredient, I'll put the garlic in here. And the chili. I like it spicy, so I will put like all of them. But if you doesn't like spicy, so don't put a lot.
It determines your spicy level.
Okay. And you're just doing like this until the garlic turn yellow, turn brown.
You see, it's
And then
starting.
you can smell the garlic and the chili.
Yes, it was. The smell will be really strong. And as you can see, the garlic is starting to turn like yellowish, brownish. And you can just keep stirring it to make sure that it won't burn on the pan. See, it's absorbing the oil. You can hear the sound sizzle.
And now I'm just gonna put some chicken in here.
Yep. Get some chicken.
So you're gonna stir this until the chicken is kind of cooked. And then after that, I'll add the chicken broth, just a little bit.
But you gotta wait till the chicken is cooked and ready though. So you can just keep stirring to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan.
And now start add some chicken broth, just a little.
You see that the chicken is cooked. Well, not fully cooked, but then you add just a little bit of broth. And stir. It's gonna absorb the chicken broth and make it taste better. And you can cook these two dishes, the Thai style fried eggs and the basil fried rice while cooking, leaving the tom yum soup in the pot because it takes a long time to cook the tom yum soup. So we're just gonna leave it there while we cook the other two dishes.
Okay, so when the chicken seems like cooked, so I'm just gonna add some fish sauce in here
For the flavor.
for the flavor. So I'll add some fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
I normally don't really measure things, so I put like by feeling.
Yeah,
So-
we do it by feeling. That's like the true chef.
And then oyster sauce,
And oyster sauce.
1 tablespoon, and then sweet soy sauce, 1 tablespoon. I put like each of them 1 tablespoon.
A lot of sauce for the flavor. Make it taste good.
And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of sugar.
You'll like barely taste the sugar. It's just there for it to taste good for some reason.
And it's gonna wait until the chicken is cooked.
Yep. It's supposed to be kind of liquidy since you put so much sauce in it. That'll be the good part of it because you dip the chicken in the sauce.
And then I will add some more vegetable, which are the
Mushroom.
mushroom.
You can add whatever vegetables you like. I prefer like little vegetables if you chop them up because it blends in better and it's easier to stir.
And I think the chicken seems cooked, so we will put the basil at the end. I'm just gonna put it a lot to make it smell.
Since it's called basil fried rice, we put basil.
Chicken basil.
Oh, chicken basil. Well,
Yes.
chicken is the meat of it.
So this is very a popular Thai dish. A lot of Thai people love this dish. So I'll put
You always put the basil at the end because if you put it too early, then it gets all soggy, and sometimes the taste like goes out of the basil. So you always gotta wait to put it at the end, and it adds like a basil smell to it.
Yep.
It smells good.
Alright, I think it's all set. So I'm just
And
gonna put
once
in
you
the plate.
see the chicken is cooked, everything is good, you turn off the heat. And we will put it on the plate.
Here you go. It's all set.
You can see the chicken is all stacked up and there's sauce all around it.
And yes, I'm gonna put it right here.
Along with the egg.
And now the tom yum soup is all set. But before we pouring the tom yum soup into the bowl, I will squeeze some lime juice here. The reason that I didn't put the lime juice while we cooking there because it's gonna make the taste bitter. So I was gonna put the lime juice at the last.
We use like fresh limes and then we squeeze it into a bowl first.
So I will do a couple of slides first.
Instead of using lime juice, we use fresh limes.
And I'm just gonna pour this one.
And then we pour the soup into the bowl.
I forgot to mention that I add this base scallion into here also. I just put it after that. There you go.
And if you want it sweeter or spicier, you can always use more lime or more chili.
More chili.
Or
And
fish
then
sauce.
we're gonna top with the cilantro, and it's all set.
Healthy.
This is very healthy and it's really good, but you eat this when it's cold or you having a fever because you have a lot of Thai herb here.
Yep. There's a lot of herbs, and it will probably help you with your cold too. It tastes good too.
Yep, it's all set with 3 dishes. And then,
And if you feel like, well, you want a little side dish with it, you can. Well, we usually have it with rice anyways, so
jasmine rice.
jasmine rice.
Yeah. So I think this is good. So, that's all set.
So this is the Thai style fried egg. It's topped with cilantro. You can see it's like brown and bronze, oily. And this is the chicken basil fried rice.
Chicken basil.
Chicken
Actually,
basil.
yes.
Chicken basil.
And this is the hot and sour shrimp soup.
Topped with cilantro. It's very healthy.
This one is the clear version, not the creamy one. Okay.
Yep.
So is there any question?
I think I'm going to unmute. If someone has a question, they can unmute themselves, or you can write in the chat. I think a lot of people are asking about the recipe. I'm not sure if that's something you would like to share at some point.
Oh, so you guys want the recipe?
I think if you wanted to email it to me, I could share it from here. Okay. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, we'll email that for the recipe. Email that to you.
That's
How
so
does that work?
That's great. And your restaurant right now is doing you do
Takeout.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And maybe in the chat I could add the number. Let's see. Someone said, where would be the best place to shop for those ingredients?
I would say the Asian grocery. I think they have one in Springfield and one in South Hadley and one in Hadley.
Hadley, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. You're making someone else hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. I haven't get lunch yet.
Yeah.
Someone said, do you have a favorite brand of fish sauce?
Yeah, we usually, I think I would say Squid brand for the fish sauce, but right now I couldn't find those brands. So, I mean, you can use any kind of brand, but this is what we use right now.
Okay. Okay.
I would say most of the Thai food we cook a lot with fish sauce. So I think that one is like main ingredient for Thai food.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it goes perfectly with it.
Okay, just tell me the phone number one more time. Someone's asking, please.
It's 413-731-5221.
Okay, thank you. I'm sharing that now in the chat so people can write that down. Let me see if there's any other questions here. Someone shared that the one in Hadley has cute dogs.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's the one.
Yes. It's very cute. It's a big husky, actually.
Yes,
I play with it all the time.
Oh, that's funny. Trying to see. Does anyone else have any other questions? You could oh, sorry, I see one here. What oil do you use?
Actually, you can use any kind of oil, but we use this one oil,
Okay,
so
so
it's more healthy.
Okay, that's great. Oh, and everyone loves that the daughters are cooking with the family restaurant. That's really nice. That's nice. Let's see if anyone else has a question, or you can unmute yourself with a comment. Oops. Someone said, "Where is your restaurant?"
We're located in
On Riverdale Street in West Springfield. So it's right next to Balis Toyota, and the address is 1455 Riverdale Street, West Springfield.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you so much. If anyone else has a comment, they can unmute themselves or a question. This was so wonderful. Let's see. Someone said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, so thank you to MCOA that made this possible. I put the phone number in the chat. If anyone would like to taste that food, you can call and order. This was so nice